Let's see. Isn't it against Twitch's rules to play emulated old arcade games? Or would you actually buy them? I'm sure I could probably get something on the Switch. Really? I don't think I'm going to be able to get that, as I currently am. So I guess let's come back. Where else? What else? I guess we haven't gone all the way to the right, either. But no, I'm sure Twitch does not look kindly on emulation. But I think the Nintendo Switch is going to have a number of games for the Virtual Console. I think there were a number back on the Wii U or something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I definitely wouldn't, like, try and hook up an old SNES, though. That would be a pain. And honestly, like I said, I've got so many, well, like I've been saying a lot this week, I've got so many other games to play, it's hard to, say, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and play an old game. Even this was kind of just like a, how am I gonna make it? Okay, so next map. We know nothing about this area, apart from that you can stick your head in. Bunch of blank spots. Tons of blank spots. We'll get them later. And also, yeah, thank you, Clefspear, for the 13 months on Twitch. Over a year now. Been longer than that. Random fact, if you cut off your left arm, then your right arm would be left. That's not a random fact. That's a sad fact. Ah, not the bees. Interesting, so you can just turn the tail of those things into... You can turn the tails of those things into just free health. That's kind of convenient. Weird buzz beam flower things. Of course, I have no idea exactly where I am or where I'm supposed to be going in this. It feels like I'm going the wrong way. But I can honestly never tell in games like these if I am or am not going in the right direction. Okay, don't go for Glitchland. Glitchland gets you hurt. And eventually killed. There we go. There is something up there, though. Well, it doesn't look like I can unglitch that yet, though. Ow, ow, ow. Wow! Holy crap, these things hurt. Yeah, go figure they're designed to give you a bunch of, health. They're murder on the trace. Okay, well, let's just keep wandering around. Ah! It's the worst version of these guys. Okay, you wanna... Any of you all wanna... give me a health bit? Plibs, I'm dying. I'm dying, hurts. Okay, well, at the very least, we can go back here. I'll take that. And I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to read a single bit of this. Well, at least I can come back to this whenever I want. Maybe save shrine over here? Yes! Okay. Boop. Alright. So where do we go next? We've probably got a bunch of holes that I can kind of fill in a number of these areas. We could go back there. We can't go further up. We might be able to go down or up in some of those weird spots, but that'd be tough. I actually really wish you could warp between save points in this game. And maybe you do actually get the ability to do that later on. It'd be nice. It'd certainly be nice. Do we backtrack? I mean, we could backtrack. We've got a number of little bits. What about notes? Nope, that's all a hoggly garb wash. Okay, so we've already read all of those. The problem is, since I haven't played this for 2.5 months, I straight up don't remember what happened last time. That's all I know about. Well, there. It bugs me that the save shrines are tall. I don't like it. Okay, well, we do have kind of a fast traversal system here. So it's not actually that important. So let's just go down for the time being. We'll go back to that. Let's look around. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, again, if any of you guys have actually played this before and know where to go and what to do, I don't actually mind getting tips on this game. Because I'm just lost enough that, you know, help would be appreciated. I guess I can keep saving compulsively as we go along. Wander, what's your favorite game that you've ever played and put on YouTube? Favorite to watch was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh, thanks. That's, interesting question. I liked Chroma Squad. I really enjoyed Chroma Squad. I really enjoyed Dragon Quest Builders. That game was really fun. Disgaea was really enjoyable as well. I think you need to go back to the area you just left. Oh, goody. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get up there. Alternatively... this is gonna just bug me. Oh, there's something up there. Yeah, there's an item up there. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I have moon gravity on. But I just want to fill in that map, which means I shouldn't have actually done that. Okay, no more hacks magic just to fill in the map. Turns out it's actually a bad move. I shouldn't do such things. Okay, we've already seen that. Oh, shoot your minion. I don't think my minion's gonna be enough. With the crazy moon gravity, yes. Or do you mean to fill in the map? Actually, yeah, filling in the map, shooting the minion would work perfectly. Unfortunately, that still means there's an item up there that I'm gonna have to figure out how to grab. I mean, honestly, the damage of us being in here is not that much. I can just walk through the pink goo. Okay. Well, we've got a couple more, like, potentially backtrackable locations in the immediate area. I still will say I prefer the Hollow Knight system, I think. Hollow Knight had it real good. Ah! There's a whole area here. Oh. There's a whole area here. Oh, I see. This is awkward. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other series that I really have enjoyed playing. I mean, there's a lot of games. I really enjoy a lot of the roguelikes I've played. Isaac, Cavern Kings, Slay the Spire. I mean, those are all golden and have been golden. Yeah, let's just avoid these guys. Ah, brain. The problem is, eternally, there's too many games, period. And so I'm always going to start to forget, some of them. All of them? Many of them. And there goes my drone. Shoot upward to hit the roof, then get to the platform with the drone thingy. You get an upgrade to teleport to the drone location. Yeah, I gotta figure out where that is. Yeah, I liked Hollow Knight's map because it was always a little bit more obvious exactly which direction was, exactly which direction led to, which direction led to progress. I should be able to get in here now. There we go. Not great at getting those telejumps, but that's okay. Dead Cells. I like Dead Cells an okay amount. Unfortunately, it never really had the scum tactics that I think I was really looking for in a game. It's probably one of the best action platformers I've ever played. But I found myself, being disinterested in the, like, the variety on a run-by-run basis. Let's see. Hardcore Spore was ridiculous. Unfortunately, that got soured by just how nasty people are on YouTube. So I was having fun playing Hardcore Spore, even if, you know, I was getting my face wrecked. And then people were like, man, this guy is so garbage at Spore. And I'm like, Spore's not a good game. Shouldn't surprise anybody that I'm kind of bad at it. Most people aren't. Doesn't matter. Never matters. Honestly, the main problem is I just suffer from playing too many games. And so it actually becomes a small nightmare remembering them without, like, starting to scroll through my many playlists. Being like, oh yeah, I remember playing that game. Because yeah, even right now I've got, what, 10-something series ongoing? Oh good, so these guys don't come jumping for you. There we go. They don't come jumping for you until you're within range. That makes my life easier. Some of the Fallout challenges were really fun. A lot of the Fallout challenges were fun. Zombie Survival and Frost were absurdly good. If any of you guys had the pleasure of watching those series, those were definitely some of the best I have ever made. Let's head for the save room. I don't actually remember what you lose if you die. If it's everything, or if it's just, or if you just get sent back to the nearest save shrine. Okay. I wish I could go back to those Fallout series. I might. People were actually suggesting the Fallout 4 New Vegas mod. Does anybody know about, like, how close that is to completion? Oops. Interesting. That does not actually, fill the map in for me. There we go. That fills in the map for me. But yeah, part of the reason why I've been holding off on any of the Fallout series is because we've got 76 coming out in like a month or two. And so it's a little harder for me to be stoked about starting anything new Fallout related when I'm maybe gonna have to axe them. I had kind of a frustrating time with Fallout 4 because the DLCs kept coming out in the middle of my series and effectively forcing me to it forced me to redo. Maybe not redo is the right word, but you know, I had to effectively abandon certain runs just because it's like, oh, Nuka World came out last night. Okay, got to get on that. Yeah, they released a new preview of the Doc's House from the very start, but that's nowhere close to done then. I didn't know if they like actually had the full thing done. Yeah, I'll absolutely play Fallout 4 New Vegas if they manage to fully port that one over. That'd be rad. But that's like that is not going to be a quick project, I bet. Like, things like that usually take some serious time. It seems to be implying that you can go from below there. No idea how that's done. Okay. So this is most definitely... Oh. Ah, the membrane parts, and lo, a foreign body enters the rift. Trace, that is Versuka. Thanks to you, the repair drones have revived her. I'm glad to see you're okay. So, what is it you do here? I am but a humble predator like yourself. We have much in common. Predator? Maybe you can explain that a bit. I speak of the exposed, trembling viscera of a riven red. The succulent organelles of life, excised, masticated, and ultimately... Versuka is a dreamer. Special kind of Rusalka for making mind worlds. We all make mind worlds, my dear. Just not everybody admits to it. Anyway, some time ago I stole one of Thedos' devices, but I could not make it work. You can find it in the back. Sounds good. And, nice meeting you. Oh. Okay. There we go. Well, can I go grab the item just with my drone? I mean, this whole place is creepy as hell. Okay. Sudran translation. I've done my best to enable rudimentary translation between Sudran and English. That is, the modern Sudran script, not the programming language. The command is reveal Sudran. I've tried it with success on most of the modern Sudran communications, as well as some of the older Sudran texts. Much thanks to the Gear Tab variant for his assistance. Huh. Okay, so do I just type that in? Passcode tool. Manipulate reality with encoded strings. Use menu. Cool. So, I guess it was a good thing that we came in here. So this is the cheat tool that I needed. Obviously, I don't want to use any of the actual useful cheats, as that'll mess everything up. But it looks like we're done with that. So we could go back to that one long corridor that I was having trouble getting through. But I think we want the drone teleport move. So this isn't going to be that helpful. We could go over here. There's a couple of rooms that I might be able to get into. It still feels like I need the drone teleport ability. Where do we get that? Is that back up, is that up here? Or is that in this bleeding hellscape? Actually, it's probably the nicest looking area in the game, but, still real hard. You got through it without the teleport. Okay, so you don't actually need the teleport to get whatever's on the other side. Okay, so I gotta go up to the bleeding hellscape. Gotcha. It just seemed like that was the, that place was doing a lot more damage than any other place had been doing so far, so I was like, this seems like I'm in the wrong zone. So why don't we head for the bleeding hellscape, then we'll go explore. Because yeah, if I can teleport to where my drone can get to, that should unlock some serious doors. I can't wait till I get a couch. Playing this game in a computer chair is not the most comfortable thing in the world. A little hard on my hands, too. They've been rather garbage lately. Okay. Just fix him. And just go up, yep. I think we just go back up through here, and luckily there's a save spot, like, right there, so it should be mad easy to backtrack. Ow. I forgot the steam actually does do damage to you. Might actually just be easier to go from this angle, as opposed to trying to race the other ones. Well, save shrines! Now, is there like a power or ability that lets you teleport between save shrines at some point? Probably not. But, like, my fingers are crossed. It would certainly make my life easier. Nope. Nope. You don't get that ability. Ah, that's a shame. Because that would save so much time in backtracking. I don't know. I feel like more games need to just have like super friendly backtrack teleports. Even if they're, if that kind of, like, slows you down. I guess the point is, like, you're supposed to, you know, actually walk so you could find all the secrets that you missed just by, you know, walking past them and stuff like that. Last lab coat lets you dash non-stop. Okay, yeah, I could see that being kind of helpful. Oh, these things are harmful. How do we get in there? There's our answer. There is our answer. Alright. A. All algorithms are universal and valid, regardless of whether they are executed. B. Cognition is a sub-algorithm whose behavior is to perceive properties of the parent algorithm describing it. C. Any algorithm giving rise to cognitive entities will be perceived as reality by the entities described. This axiom. It's from my paper. The one that earned me that nickname. Or this nickname. Oh, alright. Always hack those big worms. Good to know. Birds. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to ride that thing up. Ow! I'm not in a good spot. This place hurts. Ah! Well. I'm going to die horribly at the hand of weird flybird things. They do not give that much health either. And I'm dead. Well. Okay, where am I? Oh, that's barely a setback. I think it must be like a hot day outside. I was wondering why I was like kind of just zonked, and it's like, wait a second, it's like really warm in here. Huh. I didn't actually think I could do that. Oh, nope. There we go. Can I? No, can't hack those things. But yeah, always hack the worms. They usually lead to a secret in the area. Good to know. Yeah, I'll try and keep that in mind. Unfortunately, there's just a lot to keep in mind. Like I was saying earlier, I haven't played this in like 2.5 months, so it's like, oh yeah, there's things that there's tricks and things that I've just totally forgotten. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't take that long, but still. Okay, so it doesn't look like we lost any of our progress, quote unquote. Like the map's still filled in. That's a good thing. Sorry, I have really bad hiccups right now. I'm a human disaster right now. I don't know. Sometimes I get into these, like, I'm gonna call them, like, weird funks. I'm gonna call them, like, weird funks where, like, maybe I haven't slept enough or maybe ate something wrong or whatever. And it's like, I guess kind of like, the equivalent of my, like, cursed days, but I'm just cursed human days. I don't know. I guess I'll actually just shoot longer range instead. I don't think my shots are... Nope. We got one of them. Okay, got 2 of them. Unfortunately, these things hurt real bad. And so I pretty much have to let them dive bomb me to actually... not get hurt. I guess the one thing I could do... You know, yeah, let's do this. Instead of me taking a stupid amount of damage... Right, that's how you do it. I'm just gonna have my drone tank the hits. This is a bad choice. It worked out. But yeah, this place hurts. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna use the drone to scout out the particularly dangerous enemies instead of putting myself at risk for death. Ooh. I should probably, Can I do anything? No, can't do anything. I was wondering if there is, something fancy about those seed pods. Doesn't look like it, though. Also, it does not look like these guys are opening up any secrets for me, so I'm just gonna slay them before they cause me more problems. Okay. It just banned the green upwards. I was still taking damage with it, though. Maybe we'll be okay. I just feel very killable right now. Nope. Jumped too early. Nope. This is tough. Nope. Because yeah, you have to do that double flick like immediately. There we go. Please have a save shrine nearby. What the? Oh. What? No! God damn it! This game needs accessibility options or something. I do not like double tap to dash in any game. I'd much prefer to use like can I switch it so it's like left trigger? Gamepad config. Nope. That sucks, because yeah, right now double tapping a stick in a direction is actually not really comfortable for me. And if I want to like make minor adjustments, you know, I kind of do this. But I can't, you know, do that in this game for obvious reasons. And so, yeah, hold up to dash instead is a better option. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways that it could be done. But, like, as it stands, I'm just going to be randomly dashing here occasionally, and it's never going to feel good. Okay, there we go. Got him that time. That's why I suggest using a gamepad. I am using a gamepad! I'm not using a keyboard and mouse. The only difference is I'm not using a D-pad on the gamepad, because I really can't be doing that right now. Because yeah, a direct D-pad is like really hard on my hands. I mean, the sticks aren't much better right now, but I'm trying very hard to like do super light duty on them, and this is not designed well enough for people with bad hands. I was really enjoying that with Spider-Man. You know, I can handle pretty much the brunt of the main gameplay, but QuickTime Eventy... Why am I even hacking these things? QuickTime Eventy stuff is like super not kosher for me right now. Yeah, well, I made it, but I was not far enough over. We need that teleport to drone option. But no, it would be so much easier if... It'd be so much easier if the like, teleport button was actually just left trigger, which, as far as I can tell, doesn't do anything anyway. So you've been a good game with such awful controls that you refuse to play it. Yeah, there have been a couple. I mean, this game actually definitely gets up there. This is infuriating. That was me just pressing up twice and not even teleporting. Like, I don't know if it has to be... I feel like a fool. And I'm sure... It doesn't even have a good success rate on a D-pad. I don't really have anything with a better D-pad than this either. All my other controllers are, the, like, USB ports are busted. I've made this jump, but it's not good. I was hoping I could go over. But yeah, the fact that clicking in the sticks does, like, a quick select on weapons is, like, cool in practice, bad in theory. I think it's, controller economy is important, and it's impressive how much the developer managed to, like, jam into one button prompt. There we go. But it's also infuriating from, like, a complexity standpoint of, like, I guess I've played other games with similar control schemes and they never felt nearly this, like, fiddly? There. Come on! I died right outside of this thing. That is, I knew it, too. I knew just a little bit more and I would have been fine, but I teleported into the stupid, shitty worm thing twice in a row. I get the very distinct feeling this is a boss fight. Oh god, what the hell is this? Urgh. Trace, that is an aborted clone of Atheros. This is how Atheros makes soldiers. Oh. What do I do? Can't he be healed? It is too late, he is dying. You should not have even survived this long. I've had it. I can't do this anymore. I know I'm him. In some messed up way, I'm Atheros. So tell me, now, what the hell's going on? Ophelia. It's true, you are Atheros, or would be, if you continued on as you were. But you were not one of these clones. The Atheros that made these is much older, changed. After Atheros arrived here, we discovered it was not for the first time. He apparently made his way here once before, when he was your age. Legend has it, he was kinder then, and he used one of the rebirth chambers. Let me get this straight. I came here at some point years ago, before this plague happened. Yes, and you used a rebirth chamber. The red mechanical egg I woke up in. But clearly that wasn't the first time, or we'd have no Atheros. The original exited the chamber became Atheros. You are a copy made from the data left behind. We gambled that a much younger Atheros would be different, that you would help us. So why don't I remember coming here? Copy or not, I shouldn't have had any sense of time passage. It should have felt like any other time I stepped into an egg and stepped immediately out. We don't know. All this happened long ago, hundreds of years ago even. Data degradation? What exactly do you remember? You first. What made Atheros want to attack this world? Or is that part even true? It is true. It is the entire reason we are here. The years have changed him, Trace. He was in the breach for a long time. We don't know what happened there. I need to talk to him. He'll tell me what's going on. That's what I'd do. No. You will continue as planned. And how are you going to make me do that exactly? Like this. Ah! Something's wrong. I'm